No, they're ignorant. That's ignorant.
Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel, and what a game. I had no idea that the Knicks could be part of something this masterful, this glorious, this sensational. I didn't know they could do that. Now, were they on the other end of the game? Of course they were, but I thought they were just good at getting blown out. As soon as the Suns were up at the half by like 3 points, I thought we were going to have like another Trailblazer situation. Like, oh, it's close now, that's cute. And then they're going to lose by 30 because they're the Knicks, and that's what they do. Instead, we got emotions. We had some fighting. I thought Julius Randle swung on Cam Johnson, and I almost punched my screen because I've never seen something that disrespectful in my life. Like, how you get mad at Cam Johnson? This man doesn't talk. He doesn't do anything. He's a sweetheart. He's an American sweetheart. And you're going to swing on our guy? We're not having that. He didn't swing on him. He pushed him, but still keep your filthy hands off of Cam Johnson because he's our guy. And your team and organization are garbage, and also you look like a pug, and that's just a fact. You can't deny it. It is what it is. It is a scientific, mathematical fact. But this is not about you. This is about the Suns. Really, it's about Cam Johnson, but it's about the Suns. This is why I love this team. I mean, what teams can you say their two best players are out? Third best player, kind of, him or Mikal, depends on who you really want to. It's Mikal, let's be real. But third to most people, best player is horrible, and you have your favorite game. This is probably my favorite not playoff Suns game. Yeah, it is. Because I probably woke up my entire neighborhood the way I was screaming at my TV. I've calmed down a little bit now. But you know, when you watch something this exciting, you need energy. It's just disrespectful to view it any other way, and it's un-American. And now is the time to be patriotic. I don't know what I'm talking about, but obviously we're going to give Cam Johnson his flowers, but let's start off with some things I saw early because Mikal Bridges came to play. He had 17 in the first half, only finished with 20, so I'm going to need you to step it up in the second half. But when you have 20 points and you shoot like 55% from the field, I'm not going to be mad at you. Shamet hit two of his threes. That happened. You know, that was crazy. And that was it, actually. No, I'm kidding. Cam Johnson set a career high. This man had 16 assists. I want to know how many of them were to Cam, but still, this man had 16 assists. Jay Crowder hit a clutch three. That happened. And yeah, that's and DeAndre Ayton was god awful. Please get better. The effort that this man shows sometimes is like honestly crazy. If you're gonna call yourself dominating, hey, at least be slightly below average. Like, that's about as bad as you can get. You know what? Scratch that. You can be bad, but at least look like you're trying. I mean, this man may as well have had his hands in his pockets the way he was playing. He just looked like he didn't want to be there. He wasn't trying, and you let this dude that none of us have heard of. I mean, we kind of know. Okay, I know who he is, but you're gonna let him get 9 offensive rebounds over you. And can anybody tell me how many rebounds DeAndre Ayton had today? 3. Aaron Holiday played like 12 minutes and had 2. And he's 6 feet tall in the NBA. That means he's 5'8" in real life because you know they give themselves inches. It's been proven. So, DA, your effort was absolutely disgusting today, and I honestly think you should have to give a fan in the stands like $50,000 for the lack of effort that you gave. And also, I don't want to hear anything about any sort of extension or any money until you play better. because that was disgusting. And I'm not in control of that, but I wish that I was so I could tell you this to your face because, my God, I understand there's a pick and roll and you switch, blah, blah, blah. There's no fucking excuse for what we saw when you let this man just absolutely annihilate you. And it was late, too. He had a huge putback late. That's on you. If you're going to go for the block that shit. Dominate. You call yourself dominating like you're a fucking X-Men, then do something. Because you could have been replaced by anybody, and they could have done better than you. I think who's somebody... You could have played Torrey Craig at the 5 and it would have been better than what we saw. Easy. He can get more than 3 rebounds, shooting 40% from the field, and he was 0 for 5 today. I still think he could have been better than you with the 0 for 5. Garbage. And I just had to get that out because he almost ruined our day. Do you know how much it would have sucked if the Suns had lost this game? You got your 2 stars out. Cam Johnson comes off the bench, drops 40, and you lose to the Knicks at home because DeAndre Ayton wants to be a lazy bitch? I couldn't handle it. I would have had to break something. But luckily, this man Cam Johnson literally did everything in his power to win. Not only did he drop 40 shooting 75% from the 3-point line, he got the Knicks' best player out of the game. What more could you ask a man to do? DeAndre Ayton. Yes, I'm bringing it back to you because, oh my God, I would have been so mad. Cam Payne had 16 assists. It's his second game back. What are you doing? Does Cam Johnson have some stupid ass nickname about how many threes he makes? And he's actually shooting 45% from 3 this season? Does he give himself some stupid fucking nickname? No, he doesn't. You know why? I don't know why either, but he doesn't. And that's the moral of the story. God, fucking dominating. Every time I see him be ass, I just think, dominating? What the fuck are you dominating? The fucking metaverse? Because what I'm seeing, you didn't do shit. So why don't you try? Because your 2K stats don't mean anything. We're in the real life. We're in the real life. What? We're in the real world. All right, let me read these numbers before I burst a damn blood vessel from stress. Mikal Bridges, muy bien, 6 of 11 from the field, 3 of 4 from 3. He was huge, especially in the first half. 20 points, 4 assists, 2 steals, 6 boards. That is twice as many rebounds as Mr. Dominating here. Jay Crowder didn't shoot amazing, 5 of 12, but he doesn't usually, let's be real. 2 of 7 from 3, that is 29%, and I'm rounding up. 14 points, 1 turnover, 2 steals, and we love that, and 7 boards. That is over double the amount of rebounds for as Mr. Dominating here. Now let's get to dominating stats. Let's see what dominating the stat board looks like. 4 of 10 from the field, that is 40% last time I checked, and he had 3 rebounds. Now, the center he was going against, who was nowhere near being any sort of all-star, and I don't hear about him, demanding max money. He had 9 offensive rebounds and a huge putback late. And he was 8 of 8 from the field. I think he had like 15 and what did he have? Like 17 points? Yeah, he had 17 points and 15 rebounds. So again, dominating. What were you dominating? It must have been in the metaverse because I didn't see a damn thing. But let's move on. Shamet, like I said, hit 2 of his 2 threes. He tried to do some stuff that wasn't a 3 and he did not succeed. But hey, you know what? 100% from the 3-point line. I ain't going to be mad at that any day of the week. We finished with 6 points, 2 assists, 2 boards. I thought he had a steal, but he did. He had 1. Look at that. It's more than DA had. Cam Payne, 6 of 16. He still looks like, he's still trying to get back. I feel like that wrist is still bothering him too. I see him like grabbing at a lot. He played 32 minutes though. Okay, campaign 6 of 16 from the field. That is 38% if you round up. Yeah, it looks like he's still kind of working his way back. I mean, it's only his second game back, and this man missed plenty of time. 0 of 3 from 3. He had 3 rebounds, familiar. 16 assists, that's insane, and 17 points, and was plus 10. DA was -2 for the record. I know you all were wondering. Aaron Holiday, he played a really solid game against the Blazers. He's obviously still getting used to the team. He had, he only had 1 turnover. Dude, the NBA stat thing is so long, it's hard to keep track. Campaign had 4 turnovers, They're both working their way back. One's working their way back from injury, and one's just, still getting used to the system. But 3 of 8 from the field, 4 assists, 2 boards, nothing crazy, but better than Alfred, and he can space the floor. So, we're grateful. Cam Johnson, we're going to save you for last for obvious reasons. Torrey Craig, 0 of 5 from the field. Yikes. He did have the same amount of rebounds as DA, 3 in case you forgot. And that is in half the amount of minutes, so at least there's that. Actually, less than half. JaVale McGee, 6 minutes. Same amount of rebounds as DeAndre Ayton. And, he wasn't amazing from the field either. He was 1 of 3. And but he didn't play a lot of minutes, and I'm sure that is why Bismack finally got some time to shine. I'm seeing a lot of zeros looking at Bismack's stat line. 1 block, 1 steal, and 1 turnover. So at least he's on the boards. He had 2 boards, though, in 8 minutes. 1 away from DA. Anytime I can take a shot at DA today, I'm going to do it because he almost ruined this magical night. This close. He was 1 miracle shot away. He was 1 Cam Johnson 3 away from just me being so mad and playing a lot more Elden Ring than I should this night. Also, do you guys want to see me stream it? Because I've been playing it, and it is probably my favorite game of all time. But I'm not good at it, and I die a lot, but it is fun. And we can talk about sports and whatnot. All right, let's get to Cam Johnson's minutes because this is his day. He has arrived. He can no longer be ignored. This man was 11 of 16 from the field, 69%, 9 of 12 from 3. My God. How do you shoot 69% from the field as a jump shooting power forward? That is insane. Against a good defense, too. Like, the Knicks were playing good defense. This man, he was just... And I'm so happy for Cam. As somebody who got shitted on when they drafted him. People said he was way too high of a pick. Gets to a team where he comes off the bench, just works on his game, adds something every year. This year, he started putting the ball on the floor. He didn't start off shooting the ball well at all, and it was ugly in the beginning. We talked about it. I kept saying, though, this is good, and I was happy he was trying new things because I trust him to figure it out because I know he's wicked smart, and I know he's not going to do anything detrimental to the team, especially like long-term, but this is where that gets him. Because now he can put the ball on the floor. He's not just a one-dimensional player, so he's a lot harder to guard. If you're harder to guard, it's easier to do what you like to do, which is shoot threes. Clearly, he can do it. Again, just another reason this man should have been in the three-point contest and you wouldn't have had a big win, but it is what it is. I'm just so happy for him today, especially with the Julius Randle stuff. He put his disgusting hands on him. The dude was being super physical. The man got the wind knocked out of him or whatever. At the beginning of the damn game, he had to go to the locker room. We didn't even know if this man was going to come back or not. So, and then he has his career high and hits the game winner at home. It was beautiful. With no Chris Paul or Devin Booker there, man dropped 40. Shot 75% from the fucking 3-point line. Who does that? Not Steph Curry. Guarantee you that. How many games have they lost in a row? Hilarious. Video coming soon. Losers. Stay losing. they're good at it. Hey, at least they're consistent. So I mean, I don't really have much else to say, guys. This was just such a fun game to watch. I almost streamed it too. I was this close, and then I was like, I'm eating. We'll do the Bucks game instead. Ooh. All I'm gonna say is make sure you come through on the next one. Hopefully it's half as exciting as this one was. If you made it to the end, I do appreciate you. The Discord is in the description if you want to see me go over the highlights of this game and every other Suns game. Check out, consider being a member. You can click the little join section to the right of the channel. And that's it. Peace.